Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? So, this is kind of an interesting story. You guys may remember hearing this story a few weeks back. A jogger out in Colorado was jogging on some mountain trail and was attacked by a mountain lion. This was his photo. So, he was attacked by a mountain lion. The Yahoo News has an article today saying the mountain lion killed by the Colorado jogger was an orphaned kitten. And we'll take a look at this story. What's kind of interesting about this to me is so for anybody who doesn't know the story, I think he was jogging down this mountain trail in Colorado. He's attacked by a mountain lion. The thing jumps on his back, starts going for his face. He's wrestling with it. He's trying to hit it with sticks and rocks. Eventually, he kind of gets the upper hand, gets on top of it, and puts his foot on the mountain lion's throat and suffocates the thing and kills it. There's kind of all these stories about, like, how could a person kill a mountain lion? That's crazy. Like, mountain lions are very strong, powerful animals. They have these, insane razor-like claws. They got big teeth. Like, how could a person, they're almost all muscle. How could a human kill a mountain lion? And I'm not really sure what the purpose of this article is. Like, I'm not sure if this article is trying to make him look like a bad guy. Like, oh, this guy killed this poor mountain lion cub. I doubt this guy went out there looking to get into a physical altercation with a mountain lion. They are saying here that the mountain lion was only 35 to 40 pounds, which, I'm scared of a possum in the backyard. So I wouldn't want to fight even a 30 or 40 pound mountain lion, let alone a full size. I don't know how big they get full size, maybe up to 150 pounds. I'm guessing maybe 80 to 150. First off, why is this like news? Like, if he killed the mountain lion and it was dead, I'm sure wildlife rangers, park rangers went out there and saw it right away. I mean, if this thing was really so small, why did it turn into such a sensational news story? And then also, like, why so long for the story to come out? But we'll give it a read. A young mountain lion that was strangled last month by a Colorado jogger. The animal attacked was a 4-month-old orphan, state wildlife officials have revealed. According to the necropsy, the young, which is kind of like an autopsy for animals, the young male had weighed an estimated 35 to 40 pounds. The inexperienced hunter may have been desperate for prey when he pounced on 31-year-old Travis Kaufman on a scenic trail in Fort Collins, Colorado. The mountain lion's body, which had been partially eaten, likely by his 2 orphan siblings, was recovered on February 4th, the day of the attack. So again, the same day that he was attacked, they found the body of the mountain lion. So I'm not sure, it's pretty easy to tell from looking that the thing wasn't 150 pounds. So I'm not sure, like, all the sensationalism about this story. I think it's still pretty impressive. I wouldn't want to be attacked by a 40-pound mountain lion. Officials saw no trace of a mother, according to necropsy by Colorado Parks and Wildlife veterinarians, which is referred to as the dead male kitten. Though young mountain lions are usually called cubs. And again, I think this is kind of where they're going for sensational media. It's obviously a lot more. It pulls at your heartstrings a lot more. It makes a much better headline when they call it a kitten as opposed to a cub, even though I think we all realize a cub is a young mountain lion as well. Mountain lions are solitary animals, only coming together for breeding. Colorado Parks and Wildlife spokesman Jason Clay told NBC News on Friday, "We had no signs of an adult female being anywhere near the scene that day or in the following days, which is one reason why we think these kittens were orphaned. Mountain lions are raised by their mothers alone. Officials don't know what happened to the mother, but mountain lions are often killed by cars. 2 siblings were captured and taken to a wildlife rehabilitation center. The Coloradian reported they will eventually be released back into the wild. The necropsy findings supported Kostman's account of choking the cub, striking him on the head with a rock, then stepping on his throat to kill him. Kaufman, who needed 28 stitches after the attack, said the cat lunged at him, tripped him, locked his jaws on his wrist, and began clawing at his face. As the jogger battled the cougar, he was worried the mother would dart out of the woods to join her cub. Necropsy findings supported the description of events by the victim, according to the state report. The Coloradian said the cause of death was determined to be multifactorial, including blunt trauma and strangulation. The mountain lion was clearly hungry but not starving, in fair condition with no sign of disease, and he tested negative for rabies, according to the report. Wildlife officials said that even though the cougar was young, Kaufman was right to save himself from serious injury or even death. There was dried blood in the mountain lion's paw, but officials did not reveal if it was from Kaufman, the Coloradian reported. The runner did everything he could to save his life. In the event of a lion attack, you need to do anything in your power to fight back, just as this gentleman did. Mark Leslie, Colorado Parks and Wildlife Northeast Region Manager, said 3 people have been killed by mountain lions in Colorado since 1990. So this is an interesting story. One thing I kind of don't like about this story, it almost seems to me, obviously journalism is all about sensationalism, and it kind of seems to me like they're trying to paint him as a bad guy, like, hey, if you're attacked by a mountain lion, and it's a baby, you let the thing go, let it live. Like, if a mountain lion's attacking you, I'm sure you're not really thinking, like, is this a full-size mountain lion or a big mountain lion? The thing obviously fucked up his face, and they're kind of, in a way, kind of almost making him seem like a bad guy, or like this is less heroic or whatever else. Yeah, it's not the same thing as a full-size mountain lion. It kind of explains the story a little better, but I don't really fault this guy for defending himself. Let's see what some people in the comments have to say. I'm just kind of curious if people are like against this guy or whatever. Okay, so this guy kind of seems to be sort of sticking up. Belgian Malinois, which are kind of like German Shepherds, are one of the more popular breeds for police dogs, generally weigh in between 50 and 60 pounds. We've all seen videos of these dogs racing after fleeing 200-pound man and easily dragging him down using only blunt teeth. Can hold down the man to the ground until officers arrive. These dogs don't have needle-like teeth and sharp razor claws. In those 2 weapons, you have the cat went after the hiker, but no police officer came to stop the cat from doing any serious damage. The hiker was entirely within his own rights to fight back, and all the media slant won't change that. A 40-pound mountain lion is no kitten. So it seems like most people are kind of going against what I think this article is trying to turn people against this guy, like he's a bad guy. I've never heard of a lion cub called a kitten before. Again, kind of going to how they're trying to make this more of a sob story. You have the government's permission to defend yourself. This is funny. Mountain lions are solitary animals only coming together for breeding. That summarizes my dating life, and I'm not even a cat. Okay, so then they say, the author, you said kitten, then said they're called cubs, but then went back to calling them kittens. Use the proper terminology. Why does this story keep circulating at this point, and why with each headline is the fact that it was a young animal and an orphaned animal, a hungry animal made to appear as if the victim were the cat and not the man who was forced to defend himself? A 35-pound kitten can rip a man to shreds if it desires. Even a garden variety cat can claw and bite the sheet out of you. What was the purpose of this article? I love the phrasing of these articles. They try so hard to downplay the animal attack, focusing on its age and calling it a kitten. At least they have the decency to include the actual experts being in full agreement with what the runner did to protect himself. The fact that he received 28 stitches is also a testament to just how dangerous even a half-grown cub can be. So I think this article is worth posting, right? Like, it kind of clears some things up and makes more sense. This guy probably would have been dead if this were a full-size mountain lion. So I don't fault them for posting the article, but the fact that they go out of their way to use the wrong terminology, calling it a kitten, as well as kind of highlighting how it was orphaned, it almost seems like they're kind of trying to make this guy the bad guy when he was jogging and had to defend himself from an animal attacking him. So, curious to hear your thoughts on this story. Drop a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. And we'll catch you in the next video, guys. Later.